suppose we better get started. G'day there, mates. My name is Mr. Magilla-Cutti. Welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we're going to be continuing the story of Marvel's Midnight Suns. So in our last episode, we pretty much took on the Venom exclusive mission where we go to the, I think it was Central Park, I don't remember, to try and save everyone from vampires. Afterwards, we got summoned to, I think, Limbo, where Mephisto summoned us to, I don't know, teach us a lesbian subject. I have no idea. Eddie doesn't like the idea of being under someone's thumb again, but he's pretty much under Mephisto's thumb because of the deal Peter took with Mephisto. So yeah. So today we will be actually taking on the trial up here. Or set.
Ominous indeed.
There's that again. 16. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick save here. Because again, it's once a day sort of thing. So yeah, save it this one. There we go. Anyway, I had a look and I'm not sure what to change for my skill. So yeah, let's break that which is brittle. Alright folks, so basically that last attempt went poorly. So let's try this again.
If you remember from the last trial, I told you that Hippos was consumed by his brother Set, who absorbed his power. It was this betrayal that showed the Elder Gods, including Chthon, the path towards their own corruption.
Did mention that, yes. Oh, damn, I'm
impressed.
Sick him, go.
Now that was something.
People with vulnerability to these ones here. No, it's the big ones I'm gonna have to try and take out. I don't really have the skills to do that though. 400, Jesus, that's a lot. But yeah, I think we'll focus on these ones first.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Knockback, so I don't want to waste the knockback. Since these are marked, the quick will be wasted too. Bugger. Okay.
You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you.
Well, he was already on me, so...
gate is sealed.
Oh yeah, that's
Heal
right.
my call.
Soulbound. All soulbound enemies must be KO'd on the same turn to be truly defeated. If a soulbound enemy is still active at the end of the enemy's turn, all soulbound enemies will be revived. Even if it's distributed to health. Taking down one will weaken the other one. That might be good for
like that once, centuries ago.
Yeah, I think that might be good. So, Hunter.
You had your chance to
Nice, nice, nice. That actually worked out very well for us. Got 2 on Charlie and 2 on Hunter. Hopefully I'll get a heal. That really leaves a mark.
Lilith must really want me out of the picture.
That again.
I don't think we'll be seeing any Serpent Men, but in his heyday, Set created his own personal army, much like Lilith and her children. He seemed to have an unusual fascination with Earth's various reptile species.
That right. Stick 'em up.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Yeah, I do have Dark Heal. Well, I can use Holy Flames. I think I'll probably use Holy Flames for this one. But a lot of them go for Hunter, so let's even the odds.
Now that was something.
Guardian Strike. That is definitely good. Here I go. The Guardian Strike won't cost me anything. I can still do 2 withdrawals. Thank you. Charlie, fetch. Oh wait, these ones only have. Ah, screw it. Back out. Good go. Works out indeed. Well, you're already going for the Hunter, so...
Return to your mother. You were unprepared. Should we use the collar? Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
Well, too late now. There's only these brutes left, so... Ooh.
Hardly scratch.
Yeah, but that wounded status is not going to do you any good.
If you believe everything an old witch will tell you, when the now corrupt Set descended upon the Earth, he used the prevailing reptiles of the time, dinosaurs, to create his physical form.
So he used the dinosaurs to create a body for
Cannot
himself.
possibly match your strength.
Wow. Sorry to do this to you, Charlie. A lot of them are going for Charlie. This wound doesn't affect us. I think that would reach. Yeah, it would. But how much damage does it do? 97.
Not make it back from this one.
Gonna discard a remnant.
Power of the light.
Oh, light and dark.
Your time has come. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
Say goodnight. Resist, so he does. That's good, that's good. So let's put him on us. No, I can't move anymore. You're good. Well.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Alright, it's a guaranteed win. We just need to survive, defeat one more enemy. Doggies.
Unfortunately for those lumbering beasts, when autumn came to destroy Set, the ensuing battle lasted for thousands of years and drove them to extinction alongside their fallen admirer.
The untold price of being favored by the Elder Gods.
So it wasn't a combat that wiped out the dinosaurs. It was a battle between the Elder Gods in this universe.
I am impressed.
Alright, we just need to survive one more turn. So we can just pretty much skip it, I believe. At least I think so.
saw a move like that once, centuries ago. I am impressed. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I'm probably just wasting time here. Honestly, I don't remember if we just
Pathetic.
can stop it here. But I'm not taking any chances.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, I'm glad Charlie took that one
I
for me.
wouldn't go so far as to say Set is pleased, but I'm sure you've piqued his interest.
Oh! I thought I was going to get a 2-star at least, not 3. Hunt will be hunted. That was a bit pleasant surprise. And there it is.
This looks like a
Word of power. Break. With Set's favor, physical barriers that stand in your way will be torn down. Walls, barricades, and other natural obstacles shatter before the power of break. I wonder... I was just... I honestly didn't think that would work. Nice! Marksman. Quite one to non-combat. Now we have the power break. We got a lot more areas we can explore around the Abbey now. Including the garden. So let's head back to Agatha.
Break the wall, Hunter. I will be right here. After.
Why does she seem nervous? Break.
Set is in good humor today.
Level 5. Reg has no longer need a key, so we can open the blue ones. I knew it was good to wait. My sister tells me that it can be helpful to ink one's thoughts on the page. That this is how she sorts through the chaos in her own mind, and that it may help me as well. But what do I say here? Is this the appropriate space to direct my yearnings for normal life? Every time I pass through the East Transia to visit the markets, I envy the men and women living a completely ignorant. Envy the men and women living in complete ignorance of the supernatural swirling around them. Their greatest threat is whether or not they can supply and sell enough goods. I spend my days and nights plagued with nightmares of the darkest evils. Guess she's just learned to be normal. Whoa. I think this is where she worships Cuffle's evil. That's creepy. And I just got off playing Resident Evil too.
Sarah?
Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Yeah.
Have you been following me?
On the contrary, kiddo, I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods, just like your mother and I did.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of Oshter?
I always respected Oshter, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Autumn, but she was never one to flatter the gods.
She seems to have no issue kneeling to Chthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
No. There is clearly more to our story.
I'm glad you already see that. It will make this easier.
The actual truth.
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding it anymore.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden. This was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Yes.
This may be difficult to understand given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Yes, I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that. I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness. There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
I was sick? I do not remember that at all.
I'm not surprised, given the cure. You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was inconsolable. If she had been desperate to heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and sensing your mother's desperation, the damn thing called out to her. There within its pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child, straight from the Great Shadow himself, Chthon. And as payment, she pledged her eternal devotion to him, reborn as the mother of demons.
She only wanted more power for
No,
herself.
I didn't want to say that.
Lilith had no need for more power, and certainly not at the cost of her only child.
But she's reveled in her time as Chthon's harbinger.
Has she? Do we really know what she believes now?
But what she became...
What she became? I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
And so you cast her out.
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose. I knew I would only have the moment, and so... I struck, drove her from the Abbey. From you. It was the only way I could protect you. In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
Yes, it took her years, but she finally returned. Of course, by then, she had become something far different. The rest, as you know, is history. Until now. I thought by sealing this place, by avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier. But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
I need time to think about all of this.
I know it's a lot to consider. I don't expect you to take everything I've said at face value.
Thank you for finally sharing the truth, Sarah.
Thank you for listening, kiddo.
Whoa. So, Blade Storm. Damage and force knockback in enemies to each enemy in an area.
We're playing with Hellfire every time we talk to Mephisto. Let's try to get this over with quickly.
Yeah, I know, sir. Ancestral legendary combat suit. Nice. So it's the only way she was able to cure was confined. You think it's possible that this was part of his plan? Confined created the plague, went after Lilith's husband, and then Hunter, all to gain her favor. Sarah and I have done something truly amazing. We have moved the Abbey to Transia to a town called Salem in North America. To move something of that size and history across seas, I honestly wasn't sure it was impossible, and yet here we are, no longer hiding in the shadows of the Wendigo Mountain. I'm optimistic. I know that we can still have work to do here, but I can't help my curiosity. It is so completely different here. Many new people to meet and learn from. My sister tells me that my spirit is too free, but I simply don't think that is possible. Shaw has increased his efforts as of late, and his cruelty makes my heart ache. To hang or burn another human being. Perhaps this is what Sarah wanted to shield me from all those years ago, when I saw mortal joy. She could only see the darkness. I am grateful for the men and women of this town that reject Shaw's cruelty, and I do think that I have found some friends. What a remarkable day. We received correspondence from America, specifically a small town called Salem. While it is a tragedy that these witches are enduring, a madman that calls himself Hiram Shaw appears to be causing quite a stir among the magically gifted. Sarah has a great plan to help them. We sent the Knights of Wondergore off to provide them a moon seal. If only I could have gone myself. If only just to experience something new. Sounds like she was just a very free soul. Till it could fall. Didn't want to say that last bit. I spent too much time wondering about mortal life. At least, that is what Sarah tells me. What is it like to fall in love, grow a family, and enjoy carefree afternoons in the country watching the children bound through the fields? Simpler that I know for certain. Sarah and I spend our days and nights doing our sacred duties at the local assembly. She tells me that I should be proud of our work to keep people of this world safe, to enjoy their simpler lives. But what if I want to live a simple life? What if... could I? Hello?
Set revels in his blessing.
We got the final one. Hold up. Camera. There we go. Okay. Let's head back to the standing stoves and get that last one open. Agatha.
Hunter, I hadn't intended on eavesdropping, dear, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Sarah.
Did you know about my mother?
Sarah was never any more forthcoming about Lilith with me than she has been with you. She must have felt it was safer to keep both of us in the dark.
It is hard to know what to think now.
After so many years and so many conflicting stories, you have every right to be unsure.
And to say nothing of what this did to you?
It may sound ridiculous, but if someone had to end up this way, I'm glad it was me. Can you imagine what a nightmare Sarah would be as a poltergeist?
That is true. We may have had another terror stalking the grounds had things gone differently.
And despite everything, I have to say, I'm glad we were able to spend this bit of extra time together, Hunter.
I enjoyed it too, Agatha.
I'm glad, dear. But there are still more secrets to discover, if you're interested.
Oh, heck yes.
More still? How will I know where to find them?
Oh, I'd say some combination of dumb luck and persistence? But in all seriousness, with Set's blessing, you'll be able to break down all sorts of things, I imagine.
You got that right.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just have fun, dear.
Alright, so for the remaining of this episode and the next episode, I'll continue looking around the Abbey grounds. Now that we have access to Set's power, we should be able to find everything else. And again, I might have to consult a guide to help me find the rest. But right now, let's break through here, shall we?
Set regards no obstacles.
Misty Moors. Yeah. So this leads back to the starting area of the Abbey. And don't worry, I'll still do the hangout for the night. I just want to continue looking around a bit more. 1, 2.
The father of serpents is smiling.
It's just too bad Set had to feed Fawn. Another note from Shaw. For how long has this great stone abbey overlooked my quaint church? I cannot remember its presence, and yet it is here as it has always been. It is here as if it has always stood. But I have forgotten it. Truly, my mind seems to play tricks on me these days. No doubt a side effect of the great power of Cabal, of the great power of Cabal that I have become a conduct for. And yet, these women that have appeared alongside of newcomers and completely outsiders of Salem, they will be investigated. Judgment. The souls lost to Galactus, destruction, reach out for the lingering hope of rebirth. Whether it on their own world or beyond, this card represents awakening, forgiveness, as well as truthful self-reflection. Yeah, Galactus. The Devourer of Worlds, if I remember correctly. I think he's going to be the next villain in Marvel's Marvel series. And honestly, I've lost interest in the Marvel series because of everything that has happened. I mean, some of the shows are just not really what they once were. The Devil. Damien Hellstorm is a vision of power as he stands before flames, hungrily grinning at the crest of unknown treasures. This card represents the ego and greed, as well as temptation. Another page. Another one of Shaw's. I am pleased to admit that the coven has been eliminated, deemed guilty by myself and my congregation. We did what was necessary to pave the way for a brighter future. Now I must turn my attention to the women of that cursed transient abbey. Perhaps there is a chance that I could draw Lilith out and share my truth. If there is any chance that she will listen, I must try. He was trying to convince Lilith to join him. Something, I don't know. stony crossing. I hope to start using these, but I'm just not sure when. Again, I think I'll probably do it when they're all pretty much near the level 4 friendship. Hunter's Journal. Agatha and Sarah have collared me like a dog, like a beast. This water around my neck, they say it is for my own protection. I should believe them, I do truly, but I cannot help these feelings of betrayal, as if they fear me, like they fear the darkness that is always creeping in the shadows. Perhaps I have some of that darkness within me, and that is what they fear. Perhaps I should fear it too. What if the darkness that hunts us from afar is also hunting me from within? I don't think you're wrong, Dad. Something is happening to me. Is this the price that I must pay for what I've done? My mind races, consumed by inspiring darkness. Even my body appears to be changing right before my eyes, and this dark power seeps out of me, bubbling up like an oil from the earth. Have I made a mistake? And yet, when the tiny things color on mine, I am reminded I did the right thing. But at the cost of also losing your child again. Either way, you lost him.
Nothing can stand in his way.
Lost him. Speaking of which, there's still that one last grave site. But where is it? Whoa! A stone pyramid.
Ah, I see.
Black pyramid of arcane stone, crafted by the Sisters of the Coven. Okay.
Curious.
But what does it do? Is it just there for the heck of it? Huh. I don't think there's anything else in this area. At least I don't, as far as I don't see. I think we will move on, yeah. So there's something I want to check, and that's back near Agatha's altar. Here we are. So yeah, I'm heading the right way. All this reading is really doing a number on my throat. Well, then again, I suppose I have been reading some stuff from I was playing Resident Evil 2. All those notes and all that. Hello.
I should make a respectable offer. Almost as if it were meant to be.
I'm not sure what that does.
It seems my offering was accepted.
Oh! So that's what it does.
A perfect fit.
I think you can only do these on certain nights. I'm not sure, but I think it's the color of the flame that determines which god will receive light. Well, which god is present, I should say. I wish I knew that sooner. So I'm just wandering around. I'm just not sure if there was anything here I missed that can be destroyed with Set's power. But by the looks of it, I don't think there is. Once again, I'm wrong. And glad I am.
Set is in good humor today.
Yep. Okay, so this connects back down here. Let's have a good look around. Still gotta go back to the standing storage to input this last one. I still gotta find that last gravesite. Oh yeah, Victors and Witches trials. Forgive me, Father, for my sight's wander. Though I find myself drifting further and further from my beloved wife to my work, I did not expect that my heart would lead me astray as my mind does, and to such a wretch as Lilith. I should curse the grounds upon her feet, and yet I cannot help but fantasize about the power we would share if she were by my side. We could align our causes and seek out the remaining Darkhold pages together. We would be unstoppable. Ugh. So she pretty much spelled for Lilith. Sorry, he pretty much spelled for Lilith. Spotted Lily. Ah, here we are.
Autumn reveals all.
Yep, just nothing else here but it looks. Whoa! I just...
Clever. I wonder if there are more rings nearby.
I think there is back there. I'm just finding more and more mysteries. The witches that opposed me appear to have powerful friends from afar. I am grateful for the young village boy that has been my eyes these last weeks. Trailing them, a group of cloaked figures met with the witches beneath the cover of darkness and bestow upon them some artifact. Even the boy could sense its power, and he is not of the blessed like myself. I am increasing my efforts and have already convinced the people of Salem these witches are a formidable threat, worthy only of the hanging tree. By God.
He is in agreement.
Very, very nice. I need to find one more of those bottles. And let's keep our eyes open, shall we? Anyway, let's backtrack real quick, because there's still that last, that fairy ring that we missed. I did not think to use reveal on it. Glad I gave it a go. Oh, there's another one here.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
But... there we go.
Cantankerous, these fairies.
Need to use it at the right angle. I wonder what happened when I actually revealed all these rings. I don't know. I think we might have to find out in the next episode. Ah, there's another one past that for Steph to destroy. Thank you.
Thank you, my friends, wherever you are.
Finding a lot of goodies here. I think that's the last bottle.
Set revels in his blessing.
We got the apostasy vessels. These vessels each protect the remains of an innocent victim of the witch's trial of the Salem. Okay, so what can we do with them? Talk to Agatha. Okay. I think that's all we can do in this section of the woods here. At least that's what I think. Don't really see anything else here. But is there another... No, there's not another chest here. Alright, so... we're going to quickly head back to the Standing Stones and... Phone. Let's see, the... No, here we are, this one. Yeah, the mountain. This one here. Yeah. The pyramid. And the V. And finally this one. Jeez, the recording's been going for that long? I didn't think so. But yeah, we've solved the mystery of all the last standing stones. Very, very nice. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's episode. I want to talk to Agatha, but we'll have to do that in the next episode. I think I might actually start doing that recording right now. Again, it's not me progressing the story, but just me having another look around the Abbey. See what else we missed, because I know there's a lot of pathways now that we can open up thanks to Set's blessing. So we're going to do just that. That'll do it for me, people. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and show support for the channel. I'll very much appreciate that. And with that said, glad we finally know the truth about Lilith, because that really just adds to the story, doesn't it? Oh, Ebony. Didn't know you were here. Here you go again.
Agatha is lucky to have you.
Here you go again. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves and drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a good one. And see you soon.